Well,
welcome to Peak Time News Flash.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a fresh episode of Speak Time here in our channel Peak Time Trance Essentials. And this man right on my elbow is one of the persons we wanted to invite in the very beginning of Peak Time. And we first met in the Jabbers in Utrecht and had a brief conversation, and we were very, very close. And after that, 2-3 years have gone since that. We had Corona and hadn't the possibility to meet up in the studio. But now he's coming again, straight from the Jabbers, where he played a set, I think. He played?
Nah, not in the Jabbers, but a pre-party before the
Jabbers. A
pre-party,
that's a beginning.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Maratone, Mats Stannius, here in the studio. And you can check this interview out. It's the extended version, you can call it. In the show, Peak Time Trance Essentials episode 112, Mats will play an exclusive guest set for us, and you can switch to the extended version of this interview section. We have a short interview in the show in the very beginning, and you can switch in between these two videos. The interview will be sent after the Peak Time episode 112. But now, many dates and facts. How was your journey, Mats?
Yeah, well, it was fine. We're going by car from Denmark to Holland and from Holland to here.
Yeah.
And so, it was good.
Yeah. And now you're in the capital of trance, as I always call it, Minden, Germany.
Yeah.
The capital of trance. Didn't you know?
No.
You didn't know. Okay.
No,
you think it is Amsterdam, Jabbers, and something like that, right? Mats, you are from Denmark. That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Are you born in Denmark?
Yeah, I'm born in Denmark. Born and raised.
Born and raised.
Yes, sir.
And became a musician in Denmark, or
yeah?
Do you produce just basically, or mainly in your life, or do you have another job? Tell me something about it.
Well, I wish I could live from producing, but as you might know, it's what it takes, and so I have a main job as well.
Yeah.
I sell building materials for carpenters, and
cool.
So that's
so nice. So nice to know. But that's the point. Difficult in this industry to live from record productions. I'm doing weddings, but that's another topic. But we have to fight. That is absolutely to say. So. If you're not just in your DJ time, what does the private Mats Stannius do? What hobbies do you have, for example?
Well, a few years, almost 3 years ago, I had my first son. So a lot of time.
What a feeling!
Yeah.
I know that. What a feeling!
Yeah. So he takes a lot of my time besides doing music.
Yeah.
I try to spend as much time with him as I can when I'm not working.
I see. So family time is the most important time next to music. That's what I feel in your description right now. I have to watch on my sheet because doing interviews in German is one thing. Doing interviews in English is another thing. But because of the reason, the international reasons here, I'm doing this interview in English so that the audience out there in the rest of the world can understand, and maybe they got that a little better than if we do interviews in German. So the next question: how long have you been in music or DJing? Since when?
Wow, that's a question, man.
Yeah.
Well, I started making music when I was about, I think, 12, 13 years old. That's maybe, many producers have the same story, but a friend of mine came to me with an old version of FL Studio. I think it was called just Fruity Loops back then.
Okay, I see.
And I got hooked immediately and started making tracks. And
to get that on the point, what music style was it? Trance from the beginning, or did you develop the styles to trance?
Well, as a 13-year-old, I wasn't really aware of genres back then. I just made something with a 4/4 beat, and a bass line and melodies, call it dance music, call it trance music. I don't know. I just wanted to make music,
and the funny thing is that nowadays you can't really fix. And Armin, for example, explains it always in his shows. What is trance? What is techno? What is deep? What is progressive? And I think the music has to be fun.
Yeah,
and you have to feel it, and it don't matter if it's techno, because some put the desk and say trance. It's true. Okay for me, and techno go away. And I think that's not the point. It has to be fun.
That's right. And I personally really don't care about genres. I just want to play music that I basically like, and feel. So
And you produce your own music. Since when do you produce?
Yeah, well, that's what I just told about the year from 13-year-old maybe.
Okay. So some years you were doing your job with your workstation. What is which DAW do you use?
I've always been into FL Studio.
Fruity Loops?
Yeah.
Okay. If you're fine with that.
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
Yeah, of course. The outcome is the decision. What you do when you produce and what the audience loves and likes. And I think that works out. Because I know you got an own label. Can you tell us something about that?
Well, I got 2 labels, actually.
Sorry. 2 labels. Okay.
No worries. But yeah, I got my own Melodic Matters label, which is named after my... I have like a monthly radio show, which is called the same. So I think it made sense to like develop a label for new talents and stuff like that.
Okay.
It's not like I'm not releasing tracks every week, like the big labels do. But
okay.
I like to, maybe have 1-2 releases a month and just focus on quality over quantity.
That's fine. And okay, good point. And to do that together, the first label is about your releases, and the second for newcomers, or
no. The first label is Melodic Matters, which I run alone.
Yeah.
Then I think almost a year ago, we launched a label called Bifrost Recordings. Which is a Danish label together with, I think we are around 7 other Danes right now.
Okay.
It's basically our music, so we're not like signing music from other artists.
Yeah.
We just want to keep it with Danish music.
That are your babies.
Yeah. Our tracks, and to keep it Danish, just to do something different.
To do some Danish dynamite.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the point. And are there any artists you did collaborations with, or you are planning to do collaborations with, or in the future, in the past, or what are artists you work with?
Yeah, well, coming from ASAT, I spoke to a lot of people there, and one of them is Releaes. We've been talking about doing a track together for so long now, so maybe now is the time. And I'm doing a track.
Do it. She's a great singer.
Yeah,
great vocalist.
I know. I'm working on a new vocal collaboration right now as well, but I can't, unfortunately, reveal with who. But it's not a known trance singer, but she works with the team that used to work for Roxanne Emery and Ben Gold and stuff like that. So it's really quality vocals.
Big names. And can you tell the audience, the viewers, what were names you did maybe popular remixes for? Some artists you say, wow, that was a cool project. That was really fun.
Yeah, well, I did collaborations with many big vocalists like Halion, for example, Roxanne Emery, Linny. I did a remix for Alexander Popov, which just reached, I think, 4 million streams on Spotify. So it's... I describe it as my most successful track.
Yeah,
so
it works out.
Yeah,
it works out. 4 million streams. That's a lot.
Yeah, on one track.
Yeah. Can we see you live behind the decks, playing festivals, something like that, or are you more familiar with your studio work? Where can we see you? Or you mentioned your own radio show.
Yeah, I'm doing my own radio show, like I think it's every second Tuesday of the month on Trance Energy Radio.
Cool.
And
so two times a month?
No. one time a month.
Once a
second
month.
Tuesday.
Okay.
And I'm going to Norway to play a show in 3 weeks from now, I guess.
Okay.
Way up north, and I got Luminosity planned.
Cool.
So
from time to time, we can see you live on festivals or gigs. I think you will tell the world in your socials. We, of course, connect under the interview to provide the information to the viewers and the audience. Okay, Mats, what can we expect musically in your guest set on Peaktime Trance Essentials in episode 112? Because that's the reason you're here.
Yeah.
We want to hear exclusive music from you.
Yeah.
What can we expect?
I have a few ideas with me. Some new productions that's not released yet. And I might play some of my released songs as well. So and just generally music I like at the moment.
Yeah.
So as I told you before we did this, I'm not strictly gonna play only new music because I'm also a big fan of classic trance.
Cool. So I can just tell you, have fun in this 90 minutes here in this studio.
Thank you.
Do what you love. Do it with passion. And I think the audience will feel what you're doing there. That was the main part of the interview with Maratone. Is it pronounced right? Maratone?
Yeah, it is.
Maratone?
Yeah.
Where is this name coming from, Maratone?
Many people ask me this. And before I got married, my full name was Mads Rasmussen, so M-A-R-A, and I just put tone behind it, so I think...
It can be so simple.
Yeah.
Like Frankie Flo, I have an alter ego, some call me Frankie Flo or Eagle Wing. It's the wing of Mr. Frankie Flo, and sometimes you don't have to think about situations, just do it, and then it's fine. To close this interview, we have a special section. I know that you don't know, but I want to have some really, really quick answers from you. I give you 2 words.
Yeah.
And you pick one and give the answer.
Okay, let's try
understand? If I say black or white, and you say white, not yellow, not yellow, please.
That makes sense.
I have to read. That's fun. To know all or to have all? Nothing in between.
To know all, I think.
Cool. Dreamer or realist?
Realist.
Self-cooked or ordered food?
Ordered.
Routine or spontaneity?
Routine, I guess.
Much money and little time or much time and little money?
Much time and little money.
Cubase or Logic?
Well,
come on.
Cubase, because I'm not a Mac man.
Okay. FL isn't allowed.
I know.
Dog or cat?
Dog.
Whiskey or gin?
Gin.
That was clear. To speak all languages or to be able to speak with animals?
Oh. Speak with animals could be cool.
Yeah. I think so too.
Yeah.
Last question. Armin or Ferry?
Armin.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Maratone in our Speed Time section. I hope you enjoyed the short interview we did here. You can extend it here if you watch the video on YouTube. The whole show is linked here in this video description below. Peaktime Trance Essentials episode 112 with Mr. Maratone. We are really looking forward for your set, and you can enjoy this as well. If you liked what you see, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and leave a like and ring the notification bell to never miss an episode again of Peaktime Trance Essentials, and sometimes with great guests like Maratone, and have a little speed time too. So that was our interview. Have fun. See you.